Hi people, how you going? So, I've just been doing some maths and some figures. So, as we know, the Bank of America is where the cashless debit card is issued from. Okay, the first 6 digits on the card are show the bank issuer as being Bank of America. So, what can you say about that? The RBA bank is sending the person's Centrelink payment to the Bank of America, and then Indue, right, it comes back through Indue, hence the 28-day cycle and the delays in paying people's bills because they have to wait for the IBAN transactions to clear 28 days, right? So how much money is the Bank of America making out of this in interest payments? So your 5 years of the Cashless Welfare card, how much money have they had go through their accounts? That is Australian public money, and it's earned interest for the Bank of America. It hasn't earned any money in the RBA, and it certainly hasn't been able to be freely used by the recipient, right? So let's have a look at the numbers here for a minute. Okay, so there's 12,150 people on the Cashless Welfare card at the moment. So without their income, their fortnightly income that's already going through this Bank of America and out through Indue and out through the multinationals, little snake, do you know what I mean? Through all the buddies of all the relevant people, you know what I mean? All the mates, businesses and the corporates, right, that are making money off of this. So let's look at this. So for the people on the cashless debit card that will be getting the $750 stimulus in April, the first one, or, you know, around about the first or second week in April, right, it works out to $9,112,500 will be going overseas first to the Bank of America to earn a little bit of interest, you know, sits there for 28 days, basically, because it's 100% captured, and then Indue will control how it's spent. So people won't be able to just ring up and say, can you please transfer that to my bank account? It'll be like their normal supplements. What do you want it for? Oh no, we don't think you should spend it. You know what I mean? People can only access it at $200 a month. Meanwhile, it's sitting in Bank of America earning interest. This is Australian public money being sent to the Bank of America to earn interest, and then it's sent through Indue, right? And it's doled out by them, managed by them, controlled by them, right, for people to spend it in the multinationals. We know what the multinationals are like, don't we? So then, but then they announced that there was going to be a second stimulus. Another $9,112,500 going to Indue. This is our stimulus money for Australian economy, right? Not Bank of America's interest. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? And because it's controlled the way it is, people can't spend it the way they want to. They can't buy second-hand goods off of private people or buy off of certain internet businesses that use PayPal as checkout because they're all blocked up. Every cheap way of buying everything has been blocked so that you have to spend with the likes of Harvey Norman and did you know that buying those tiny little cucumbers in their packets at Woolies, right? Harvey Norman owns the farms that grow them. I didn't know that myself. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, the cashless debit card is set up to make money for corporates and doesn't give a damn about what damage it does to the person, their finances. They don't care that people are going without basics, that kids are starving because the money doesn't stretch far enough, right? Meanwhile, these bastards are sucking it off the top. So in total, just the 2 stimulus packages, right, for the 12,150 people currently on the cashless welfare card in this country, right, $18,225,000 will go through the Bank of America and earn interest for them. That's our stimulus dollars to stimulate our economy, not the USA's banking sector, not to prop up the USA's banks, right? We are in a critical crisis at the moment, and the government's hanging on to this card for grim death because they want to send money overseas to prop up the Bank of America, right? Prop up Indue, prop up the multinationals, right? That money is stimulus money. It's supposed to be used to stimulate this economy in your local town. You know, look after your local businesses. I just thought I'd put that up. I've posted like a meme, right, that shows it and how it's sucking money. Alan Tudge said the priority was to get the welfare dollars out of your community. He said that way back at the beginning, and that's exactly what they've been doing. They've been skimming off the top now for 5 years. How much money have they made? Because I don't know, if you add it up, because a lot of the people in the other 3 trial areas are on disability support pensions, carers pensions, right? It's not just New Start, parenting payments, family tax A and B, all of their supplements and all of their advances over the 5 years. How much money has gone through the Bank of America? How much money have they made off the backs of our most vulnerable and poorest people in this country? And how much money will they continue to make? Do you know what I mean? Because out of the Australian stimulus package, they're going to get the interest on $18,225,000 just for the 2 stimulus payments of $750 for 12,150 cardholders, right? That's without the regular payments of those people, which I can't calculate those costs because I'd need the figures to know exactly how many people in each region are on the card and how much they're being paid in order to work out. But it would be millions and millions and millions, okay? So roughly alone, I worked it out just for the Hinkler region. It will pull out around about $4.25 million just out of the Hinkler region, you know, that will be siphoned off to the Bank of America to earn interest there, and then people can only access it at $200 a month. It can't stimulate jack. That's what one of our card holders turned around and said. She can't stimulate shit with this because she can't spend it. And when she does go out and spend it, she'll have to pay more for what she needs, and she won't be able to get all of what she needs because she wanted to buy winter clothes for her kids, get stuff for school, do a big shop and all that sort of stuff, but she can't do it because she's got 4 kids. And yeah, to go out and buy all brand new shoes, clothes, replacement school uniforms, this, that and all the other, the $750 won't stimulate jack because it's on the card. Alright, there we go. There's some info for you guys. Interesting, hey? See ya.